Greetings to all. This is Dr. Gayathiri Devi from RMD Engineering College. In this video, I am going to give you a presentation on how you can interpret the given charts. In other words, interpretation of charts. Graphs and charts are the most efficient methods for displaying information in a simple manner. Data interpretation is an art and it will be helpful not only in your college level, in your working environment too. Out of many variety of charts available, the most important that should be learnt is how to interpret table, flow chart, pie chart and bar chart. First, I would like to tell you what are the points that you should remember while interpreting the charts and graphs. The first important thing that you have to do is look at the chart given there, observe it and give a suitable title. For example, if the flow chart describes the process of making cement, your title should be the process involved in making cement. Second important thing that you all should remember is the phrases that are used to start the interpretation. That is the first line of your interpretation. You can use the following sentences as one of the starting phrase in your interpretation. The given graph shows or describes, or the diagram outlines the given table lists the given chart represents, or you can simply say the given chart depicts. The third important thing that you all should remember while doing this interpretation is the last sentence of your interpretation of the paragraph should highlight the overall observation of what you have observed from the charts. First, we shall see what are the words that are used to interpret the given flow chart. Especially, the connectors plays a vital role while you are interpreting the chart and writing as a paragraph. The following are the words that are used generally for interpreting the flow chart. For example, first, initially, next, later, then, as a result of, consequently, therefore, finally. These are all the connectors that can improve your interpretation and your standard of writing as a paragraph. There are a lot of differences in the words and connectors that are used to interpret the given charts. I have highlighted few connectives that can be used to interpret the flow chart. Now I am going to tell you people what are the general connectives that you can use to interpret pie chart, bar chart and also the table. The general words are while, however, but, yet, on the other hand, on the contrary, similarly, in contrast to. These are all the general connectives that can be used. I would like to highlight some of the important vocabulary that you can use to interpret the given charts. When you would like to highlight that there is an increase, go up in the chart, you can use the following words. Increase, rise, lift, grow, go up, jump, surge, shoot up, a rise, an increase, growth, an upward rising, increasing trend, an improvement, etc. When you would like to highlight there is a downfall in the chart, you can use the following words. Decrease, drop, decline, fall, go down, slump, a fall, a decrease, a decline, a downfall and a decreasing trend. If you feel there is no change at all in the interpretation, you can just use these words. It remains stable, constant, steady at, stay at the same level and hold constant. And if you identify there is a frequent change in the data, you can use the words like fluctuate or fluctuation. And if you want to highlight that this data is at the top, you can use the words like reach a peak, reaches are their highest point. And you would like to highlight that in this year there is a bottom decline, you can use reach, hit a low point, reach its their lower point. Now I would like to highlight the example of how they'll ask you this flowchart to interpret. Convert the flowchart describing the process of making chocolates in your running passage of 200 words. They have highlighted the process involved from the beginning till the final end of the making of chocolate. For the flowchart given, this is the answer that is expected from you. Starting the interpretation is the given flowchart describes the process of making chocolate, and then you have to explain each and every process involved in it clearly, and then finally you have to say how the chocolate is made. Next, this is an example for how you can interpret this pie chart. This pie chart shows the money spent by a country on various sports. First, what you have to do is observe what the data given there in the pie chart. For example, cricket 25%, kabaddi 15, football 15, tennis 13, hockey 20 and others 12. So you have to observe the data clearly and then start interpreting. This is the interpretation that are expected from the interpretation of pie chart. The starting with the sentence of the given by pie chart reveals the spending of a country on various sports during a particular year, and they have given all the observations of what is given in each and every column, and then finally the overall observation reveals that the major share of the money is spent on cricket. This is an example of how to interpret this table. The data given in the tabular column is on the production of food items in 5 states of India during the financial year 19 and 2020. They have highlighted Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. You are supposed to observe the exact data given under rice, maize, wheat, pulses and then start interpreting. This is the example and expected answer given for the previous table. The given table gives the data on the production of food items like so and so, and they have given you the detailed explanation of what is going on, what has happened and how there was a rise and also fall in each and everything in the year, and then finally you have to identify your overall observation of which state has produced the least thing and which state has produced the toppest one. Finally, this is an example for interpreting bar chart, comparing the tropical deforestation that occurred in different geographical regions into a running passage of 200 was they have highlighted the geographical regions in different geographical regions of tropical deforestation every year. By observing all the data clearly, you have to start interpreting. This is the example of the answer that are expected from you. The given bar chart gives details about the deforestation occurred in different countries during 2 different time zones, and they have clearly explained what has happened and what are the different things, what is the common thing and what are the different things that are available there in the by interpreting the given chart. Actually, interpretation of graphs plays a vital role in engineering field, and the students are expected to learn how to write down in your good English with all connectives. Thank you.